If you live in or around Salt Lake City and you're thinking about having a pool installed in your backyard, you're probably wondering, what type of pool should you install in your backyard? Well, in this video, we're going to compare vinyl liners, fiberglass, and concrete pools and talk about which type would be best for your Salt Lake City backyard. What's up guys, Christian here with River Pools, and today we're comparing vinyl liner, fiberglass, and concrete pools and helping you decide which one would work best specifically for you in Salt Lake City, Utah. We're going to address this in a couple different categories. First, we're going to talk about the swim experience, then we're going to talk about ease of maintenance, we're going to talk about lifetime ownership costs, and lastly, because Salt Lake City is right on the Wasatch Fault, we're going to talk about the ability to withstand an earthquake. All right, in this first category, we're talking about the swim experience. Now, I'm not talking about whether you're going to get wet in the pool or not. Of course, all pools are going to accomplish that. They're all going to cool you down. But what we're talking about here is the surface of the pool itself. You see, fiberglass and vinyl liner pools both have a very smooth surface. They're non-porous, so they're gentle on the skin, they're pleasant to swim in, and if you bump your knees up against the walls or you're crawling around on a tanning ledge, thinking young children, your toes, your knees, your skin is going to be fine. Adversely, in a gunite pool, the finish is porous and rough and likened to sandpaper. So expect to have bloody toes for kids at the beginning of the pool season, or to be able to scrape your knees up against the wall or a tanning ledge if you accidentally come into contact. So the overall swim experience, we would give the edge to fiberglass and vinyl liner pools. Now let's talk about ease of maintenance. When it comes to all three pool types, only one winner comes to the top here, and that's fiberglass pools. And that's again because of the durable gel coat finish makes the pool incredibly easy to maintain. Algae does not grow as readily on a fiberglass pool like it does compared to a vinyl liner or gunite pool. Of course, gunite is the most prone to algae growth. Vinyl liner and gunite pools also require a lot of diligent care and work to maintain the chemistry, and of the two, gunite being even more difficult to maintain your chemistry. So, on this one, we give the edge to fiberglass pools as the easiest pool to maintain of the three. Now, in terms of lifetime ownership costs, we're going to talk about a 10-year period because that's typically about how long families are spending in a particular home before moving to the next. So across the 10-year period, a vinyl liner pool owner should expect to have to replace the liner anywhere from the 5 to 9 year mark. The vinyl liner itself is simply going to wear out if it doesn't fail prematurely due to punctures or failure to maintain pool chemistry correctly and the liner deteriorates early. But in normal wear and tear, anywhere from 5 to 9 years, you should prepare to replace that liner at a cost of about $4,500. This will replace the liner and fill the pool again with water. On a gunite pool, replastering has to happen, or refinishing the inside of the pool. This needs to happen anywhere from the 10 to 15 year mark and is required when the plaster finish begins to break down. So the cost to do this is about $10,000. In contrast, fiberglass pools have the lowest lifetime ownership cost, and that's because this durable gel coat surface is easy to clean, easy to maintain, but almost never needs any repair or refinishing. Add a 15-year surface warranty, that makes it a pretty clear winner. And because fiberglass pools have the lowest lifetime ownership cost, that means you have more time and resources available to enjoy your pool instead of work on it. Also, taking on those adventurous activities that Salt Lake has to offer. Now let's talk about the last category that's really important for folks around Salt Lake City. Again, we all know that the fault line runs right there at the base of the Wasatch Mountains, so your pool's ability to withstand an earthquake is something to consider. In fact, just in February, you guys experienced a near 4.0 magnitude earthquake. Now this isn't dramatic, but it could cause some damage to structures. So having a pool that is prepared and has the ability to withstand earthquakes to a degree is important. Vinyl liner pools naturally have the ability to flex. That's because the liner is made of vinyl, and so it's essentially a rubber and can move and shift just fine. But comparing a fiberglass pool to a concrete pool, both having rigid materials, A fiberglass pool also has the ability to shift and move along with the earth in a far greater capacity than a gunite pool, therefore making it a better choice in a region that is susceptible to minor earthquakes. Okay, we hope you find that information helpful in deciding which type of pool is best for your backyard. If you're wondering what it costs to have a pool installed in the Salt Lake City market, be sure to go back and check out our previous video. I'm Christian with River Pools. You're a little pool wiser today, my friends. Catch the wave.